Hello students, welcome back to my channel CSIR Buddy, and in today's video we are going to study about some PYQs related to glycolysis regulation, and this is the part 1 for this video. So the first question, phosphofructokinase catalyzes one of the regulatory step in glycolysis. Which one of the following metabolic changes leads to the activation of phosphofructokinase? So phosphofructokinase 1 जो हमने पढ़ा था, so they are in this question it has been asked that which catalyzes one of the regulatory steps, which one of the following metabolic changes leads to activation. So what are those changes who activate this phosphofructokinase? So does increased ATP concentration leads to positive effect, or the decreased AMP concentration, or high citrate levels, or increased fructose 2,6-bisphosphate concentration? So आप पॉज करके देख सकते हैं कौन सा वाला आंसर करेक्ट होगा. So for this, the right answer is answer number 4. That is increased fructose 2,6-bisphosphate concentration leads to activation of phosphofructokinase 1. So if there is an increased concentration of ATP concentration, if ATP concentration is increased, then it would have a negative effect on PFK1. But if there is an increased fructose 2,6-bisphosphate concentration, then it would have a positive effect. Again, if the concentration of AMP is decreased, then also it will have a negative effect. And if high citrate levels are already present in the cell, then also it would have a negative effect. So only one answer is correct, that is answer number 4. Increased fructose 2,6-bisphosphate concentration would have a positive effect, and which is asked in this question that which one of this have an activation effect, that is positive effect. So answer number 4 is the right answer over here. So going further to the next question, given below are statements that may or may not be correct. So we have to choose the correct options from these following statements. Fructose 2,6-bisphosphate is an allosteric inhibitor of phosphofructokinase 1, as we have already studied in this one question that it is a positive regulator. So how could it inhibit this reaction? So this statement is wrong. And if we get that this statement is wrong, so A जहाँ पर भी है A, we will cancel out these. So we have these two options. The TCA cycle intermediates succinate and oxaloacetate can both be derived from amino acid. Yes, they both can be derived from amino acid. So B, both are common, anywho it will be correct. So coming towards the C option, so this C option is the deciding one. A diet rich in cysteine can compensate for methionine deficient diet in humans. No, this is wrong. Methionine is derived from aspartate, and cysteine cannot compensate this methionine. So as we know, this one statement C is wrong. So second one option is correct over here. Then also we are going to study these both statements. DTTP for DNA synthesis can be obtained from UTP. Yes, correct. In fatty acid biosynthetic pathway, the carbon atom form HCO3 in the synthesis of malonyl coenzyme A not incorporate into palmitic acid. And this is also right. Although we haven't studied about these 2 points, or we have only studied about this one, but then also this question I have included in this one only, this topic. So the answer number 2 is correct for this answer question. Now moving further, phosphofructokinase 1 is allosterically inhibited by. So inhibited इनहिबिट कौन करता है उसको, अगर हाई कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ एटीपी हो जाए तो इनहिबिट हो जाएगा. सो द आंसर इज एटीपी. एटीपी इज एन इनहिबिटर फॉर द फॉस्फोफ्रक्टोकाइनेज 1. अगेन वही क्वेश्चन रिपीट है, दिस वन, कि इंक्रीज एटीपी कंसंट्रेशन हैव अ नेगेटिव इफेक्ट इन फॉस्फोफ्रक्टोकाइनेज 1. सो this is also the same one. So answer number 1 is correct. Now which one of the following correctly describe the effect of a mutation in phosphofructokinase? phosphofructokinase में अगर mutation हो गया, that means now their allosteric, maybe the allosteric site of that has been mutated. That leads only to loss of allosteric regulation by ATP. जो ATP के थ्रू allosteric regulation हो रहा था उसका लॉस हो चुका है. Then what will happen? So अगर ATP बाइंड नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, and ATP is a negative regulator, अगर ATP ही नहीं बाइंड कर पाएगा तो नेगेटिवली रेगुलेट कौन करेगा? So PFK wouldn't be inhibited by ATP, so it will keep on going, it will be activated. So decrease in activity of PFK, no, because ATP has been lost, ATP binding site has been mutated. Increase in the activity of PFK, yes. So second option is correct, क्योंकि increase होगा, क्योंकि इसको inhibit करने वाला अभी site जो है वो mutate हो चुका है. Decrease in the amount of ATP generated by PFK, again no. Increase in amount of ATP generated by PFK, no. So the correct answer for this question is answer number 2. Now moving further, the following are the statements about pyruvate kinase. Now pyruvate kinase का regulation आ चुका है. ATP is an allosteric inhibitor of PK. Yes, we have already studied this in our previous videos. अगर आपने वो वीडियो नहीं देखा, I will provide their link in the description section, so you can go and check there. Fructose 1,6-phosphate is an activator of PK. ADP is an allosteric inhibitor of PK. Alanine is an allosteric modulator of PK. So alanine is a modulator of PK and ADP is an allosteric inhibitor of PK. That is wrong. It is not inhibitor, it is activator. So it is an activator. Fructose 1,6-bisphosphate is an activator of PK. Yes, this is true. So A, B and D. So the option number 2 have all these 3 options correct, A, B, D. So the answer will be option number 2. So thanks for watching this video. I hope all the PYQs were very clear to you. If there is any doubt regarding these PYQs or anything regarding the glycolysis regulation, so please mention this in our comment section. And if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching.